Hey, so for those of you who have noticed, I have not been doing videos lately. And that's just because I haven't really had much motivation and I haven't really had very many ideas, just the creativity just has not been flowing these days, you know? So I took a little break, a little hiatus, just kind of trying to keep myself from doing lame stuff every week, you know? So, with that being said, I'm gonna do something really lame today. You know, if you noticed and you missed my videos, really appreciate you guys. And if you didn't notice, your mom's a... So, today we're gonna do some kind of Christmas craft, have a really kind of fun idea. I was gonna do multiple things because I just kind of figure this little Christmas craft honestly is gonna take me 5 minutes honestly, just because of what it is. But I was going through some of the stuff online and I just kind of was not impressed. There's just some stuff that I'm like, wow, they painted the pine cone green, added some glitter, and now you have a Christmas pine cone. And it was just, I didn't think it was gonna be very entertaining to make, so I was like, they're not gonna wanna see me make it. So we're just gonna stick to the one thing, you know, and kind of go with it. But basically it's sort of kind of like a snow globe, only not a snow globe because I'm not gonna add water. It's, if I can find a picture of what it's supposed to look like, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up for a second. But anyway, let me get some stuff and we'll get started. So I'm back and I have all my supply. I'm gonna go ahead and run through the supply list with you guys just in case you see this and you're like, you know what, that would make such a good gift. Because I think in total, some of the supplies I did already have, so made it a little bit cheaper, but I really only spent like $8 maybe? Probably $8. Okay, so what you'll need is a mason jar of some sort, or really it could be any jar, it just does need to be clear. You have to have the lid to it. You'll need some fake snow, and I added, just for some color, can't really see it. There's some beads in there that are candy cane looking. We have a hot glue gun because we're gonna be doing some gluing. And then you needed a little tree, just something that'll fit inside of the, my tree's a little curvy, but there's nothing wrong with a little curve. So yeah, you'll get a little tree, something that'll fit in the center of your, you know, lid. Last but not least, some lights. Just something that you can kind of put on the inside. And they are battery, and I think they were $3.50 or something. But yeah, so this is everything that you need. And I guess to get started, I'm gonna need to plug in my glue gun. Freeze! You're under arrest for being naughty. Anyway, that's gonna get hot, and maybe actually something else I should have added that you should probably get is a plate to put that on after it's been hot and you can't set it down and grab it anymore. I actually just finished most of my Christmas shopping, so that's kind of nice because I'm usually the type that's gonna wait until the 23rd and then I'm gonna go out and get everything. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna almost get into 3 car accidents and I'm not even gonna be happy with what I leave the store with. So this year, not me, that's not gonna be me. I thought with my head this time and I overcame the laziness and I got out there, I got my Christmas shopping done. And so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna give this to anybody or if I'm just gonna keep it here. I guess we'll see. I'm sure my mom will watch this video and she'll tell me she wants it. So she'll probably end up with it. Or my grandma, maybe I should make 2. I only have 1 tree, so. How long do you think you have to wait for it to heat? I don't know how long hot glue guns take to warm up. So, I haven't tested the glue, but I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say that's probably fine. Really quick side note. Look at these cute socks. Look at these. Those are so cute. Okay. Woo! I got them from my friend Kristen. This video is sponsored by my friend Kristen. Just kidding, but she did give me the socks. Okay, so jar's fine. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to do this. Here we are. We're gonna hot glue the bottom of the tree. Hopefully it doesn't melt. Okay, so I'm pushing the button that makes all the hot glue come out. I think that's gonna be enough. In fact, I think that was more than enough. Okay, next, you just, you just put that there and you let it, oh wow, that was fast. You just let it, you know, what is it called? Stick, glue, you just let it attach. So now hopefully this is like, you know, if you're doing it with me, this is exactly like what you should have. And it's pretty much stuck now. Next, here's the kind of tricky part. Actually, I'm not even sure if we're at the tricky part yet. I don't know if you've ever used the kind of like this kind of fake snow, but it doesn't really, I'm just really scared it's gonna get everywhere and not inside the cup. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to somehow figure out a way to make sure the lights are inside the thing, but the battery pack is not. When in doubt, just don't think about it, just do it. That's what I always say. There's one thing that you can learn from me, it's that it takes too long to think of an actual plan when you can just wing it. So a little story. Last year, my sister and I got this crazy idea. I was like, you know what Mom would like be obsessed with? I was like, Mom would love if we like went to Santa and we got on his lap and we took a picture like old times. Like Mom would, she would love that. And Jasmine, my sister, she was like, yeah, like that sounds like such a good idea. Let's do it. We'll go halfsies on the price of the pictures and it's gonna be great. She's gonna love it. So we go, we stand in line, we sit on Santa's lap. It's like, you know, this huge thing. I say it's like this huge thing as if we stopped world hunger or were abducted or something. No, it wasn't a huge thing. It was a really, really small thing. We just like waited in line and, you know, the pictures turned out fine. They were nothing like special, but I know my mom was gonna like them just cause, you know, it's us and she wasn't expecting it. We get the pictures, you know, it's like instant and they were just like in this like pretty like plain envelope. So time kind of goes by, everything is, you know, the way everything is, and I lose the freaking pictures. I literally could not find them to save my life, and I was so mad because like it was like my big present. Like I had a couple little things for it, but that was like my big thing. And so yeah, I was pretty bummed. And then fast forward months later, like almost half a year, I'm like cleaning and I'm moving and stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm for sure gonna find it. Like it's probably somewhere around here. Nope, it's literally nowhere to be found. I do not know where I put these pictures. Like to this day, I'm pretty sure what must have happened is I was cleaning my room one day and instead of like going through things like I should have, like any like person with a brain would, just in case there's like bank account numbers or you know, like your social security, just, you know, making sure there's no confidential information on anything or inside of any envelope. Instead of doing any of that, I must have just thrown everything away and I guarantee you that's where my pictures went, but you know, it's fine. Back to this. So this is what we have. This is kind of like what I'm basically almost done. So this is kind of like, oh, it's flashing. Is that? So yeah, this is kind of like what it's gonna look like. Kind of cute. So here's what I did. I just basically wrapped the lights around the tree and then the rest of them are inside the cup. And so we have this, which is like the... Well, remember how I was worried I was going to make a mess? I did make a mess. Well, I'm gonna just quick intermission. Just, you guys sit tight. You guys sip your eggnog or whatever you're drinking. Bye. Well, I'll be right back.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
I'm back. Okay, so, I'm gonna skip to the point. Basically, I'm just gonna dump this in here and we're gonna hope for the best. Here goes. Anyway, so now we have our tree in there. We have our lights almost in there. Everything's in there. So now ideally, nothing should fall out when I turn it on. So now it's on. I don't think the camera can really, maybe if I turn off the light. So you can kind of see it. And then you just sort of tip it over. So do you guys remember when I was like, oh my gosh, my mom and my grandma are gonna be fighting over this thing? Like, I may have spoke too soon. This is basically just lights inside of a mason jar. I mean, like, I'm not really sure what I was expecting though either. I mean, it's a nice little rattle. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I know that it wasn't particularly the most exciting thing, you know, like it wasn't, I didn't make like Santa's sleigh from scratch or anything, but I figured it was still something kind of fun and festive that I could like put on my channel to kind of get you guys in the mood for, you know, like Christmas if you aren't already. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna try to do another video next week and just kind of like keep this whole holiday vibe going. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season and I can't wait to share more of these videos with you guys. So with that being said, I will see you guys soon.